Okay, greetings, Patriots, Starseeds, and Light Workers. Welcome to 1776 United, and we are in a worldwide and galactic revolution. Now, there's just so much out there that's coming down the pipe, but let's just talk about money for a little bit. There's more and more evidence every day that money's coming through NESARA, GESARA, and that's going to be activated very, very soon. You know, Trump is talking, behind the scenes with Dan Scavino, asking if his people, which are the Anons, Q is Q, Anons are Anons. They're totally two different things here. And he's asking Dan Scavino if his Anons are ready. And these are the digital warriors that are, been laying the comms out for, 10, 11, 12 years now. So, and Dan Scavino said, yeah, we're ready. So I think things are about to start cooking. Now, as far as the RV is concerned, I think that's going to be done covertly. I think it's going to be, we're going to get these messages, or, redemption centers may contact us, or if they don't, we're going to see it on the Forex. We're going to see the changes on the Forex, and just go in there and start handing your money in, I guess, and, see how things work out that way. But I think we have to wait for the redemption centers, and if that doesn't play out, then we still have the bank and money exchanges to go to. Now, people have been asking about the XRP and XLM. Now, I am really the wrong guy to ask, but from what I understand, my friends in Abbotsford there, we have coffee every morning and stuff like that, and he's into the XRP, XLM, and he, I asked him, I says, well, what's this cold wallet? What does that mean? He says, well, that's just a storage for if you got a whole bunch of money or a whole bunch of credits or whatever, you can store it in there and just keep it in a cold wallet off the internet so nobody can grab it. I says, okay. He says, you don't have to have one, but he says, and then of course there's other people I'm listening to, they're saying if you want to buy a cold wallet, you'd go to Arculus. And I guess, if you type that in there, I guess they have a Arculus.com that you can go to. But XLM, yes, you can just, what I'm doing is downloading Coinbase, and that's pretty safe, easy to handle. And just go buy your XLM or XRP, and, just hold it and see what happens from there. Pretty simple stuff. I guess. You can pay for it through your debit card or e-transfer, from what he told me. I haven't done any of this yet. So anyways, moving on to the money situation. Banks, well, we're hearing more and more evidence, and it's undisputable evidence that Canada is now becoming the United States, because now we have, some of my soul family are putting their location in on their phones, and and one soul family tribe said, I'm in Alberta, and I'm getting pop-ups from, welcome to the United States, right? So these are just more comms to let everybody know. And I know I put I'm fairly close to the Sumas border here, but I thought it was just, an overture of the border, but no, it's actually, it doesn't matter where you are in Canada, you're going to be considered the United States, so that's a good thing, right? Also, there's lots of interesting stuff, and we're going to start seeing more and more and more reveals of NPCs and clones and, basically clones wrapped in bodysuits and all kinds of stuff, and it's gonna the normal sleeper, if they're not aware of what's going on, they're certainly going to be woken up fairly fast. But I want to prepare everybody to know that we are not alone. They've been playing with this hybrid shit for a long time, probably my whole lifetime, if not more. It goes back to 1933. And, that's been the deep state's weapon to keep us subdued, okay? And what I mean by that is that the reptilian hybrid has to keep us in a low vibration so they can suck that energy off of us. It's all about frequency. So if you are in a low frequency, they can loosh onto you and really fuck up your life, right? And I know it's Star Trek shit. I know this is all Star Wars stuff, but I'm really starting to resonate with this stuff. And I never thought this would ever even exist, but the more I dig into it, the more I start reading the stuff, I start putting the dots together. And, there's overwhelming evidence that these hybrids and clones and even the super soldiers are hybrids. They have been kind of cloned, to make these, big soldiers that have, muscles or strength of a gorilla, and they have absolutely no feeling of pain, and then they're easily to, if they get shot or wounded or blown up or whatever, they can be thrown in a med bed up to 24 hours after their death and come back to life and be repaired. This is the type of action that's going on here, so they can just keep renewing the clone, right? And they walk amongst us, and what they do is, the reason why they put millions of these things out there is because we talk to them, we talk to these people not knowing that they're clones and not knowing that they're NPCs. Well, we know that they're NPCs because they're completely, fixated on, doing whatever the government tells them to do. So that is kind of a form of keeping us in low vibration. We're sitting here trying to figure out, why are they doing this? Why are they not waking up to this? Well, they're not waking up because they're cloned. They're NPCs. They have a hybrid bloodline in them, right? They have a reptilian hybrid bloodline in them, and that's the reason why they're not waking up. They're trying to keep you down. They're not malicious. They like to fuck with your mindset. So, this is why I'm saying that all our soul tribes that we can relate to each other, we know that we're human because we're able to resonate with each other, right? And I believe this is where we're going with this. So we have to, as a soul tribe family that connect with each other around the world, I know there's millions of us, but we all have to resonate together because who our soul family is. And I know that, you're the families that you thought were your families are not your families. They are, this whole thing is all simulation, and we're in a matrix, and what we think that we grew up with is maybe not what it's going to be in the end. The reveal is going to be absolutely staggering. The end of this movie, and it's like I say, it's not going to be for everybody, but we have to get our heads around the reality that who we really are and who we really can connect with. That's how this thing is going, and that's why I'm trying to build this soul family, this soul tribe, the tribe that we can resonate with each other and understand who basically not just the enemy is, but who the NPCs are, and who the clones are, and who the reptilian hybrids are. Right? There's many different hybrids. We're even hybrids. Okay, but we have human Jesus God line bloodline in us because we connect with God. We connect with Source. We have that connection. We enjoy talking about Him. We enjoy, talking with Him and connecting with Him. That's why this whole thing has done what it's done. Anyways, my time is up. I gotta go.